Hey family, and welcome back to the Ebony Odyssey. My name is Jermaine Long, and I am a servant of the Most High God. I really appreciate you for coming along, and as always, enjoy the journey. Today is a real talk episode, and it's about fitting in and feeling at home. I want to go all the way back because I remember this as a child. I remember going and eating in front of people as a child, right? I remember, I'm from the country. I'm from the South anyway. I won't say I'm particularly from the country, but I am from the South, Mississippi to be in effect. And it was a blessing for me to grow up in Mississippi. Shout out to all my Corinthians. So like I say, it was a blessing to grow up in Mississippi. And I've learned a lot, and I owe everything to my mother, grandmother, and father, cousins, aunts, and uncles there. And so, as I grew up as a kid, I remember going out, and I remember doing, a lot of things. And, fortunately, whichever one you want to look at it, I was raised by my grandmother mostly. And I know she had to go through a lot just to get me where I needed to go. And so, as I grew up, I never, ever wanted to do anything to, reflect negatively on her, right? And so, I would go out, and I remember eating in public. And I used to eat with my hands, right? Eat with my hands. I would sop it up, if y'all know what that means. Sop it up with a biscuit. But that's how I would eat. But like I say, I never wanted to make anything or reflect negatively on my grandmother or my mother or my father. And so I remember eating in front of some people one day, and they it was kind of said to like, well, dang, he kind of hasn't had any home training. And as a kid, I remember this, right? I remember, feeling like very embarrassed, very upset with myself that I had misrepresented my family. And so from that point on, I learned that's one of the things with me. I don't, dwell on things. I try to keep pushing forward and getting better. You can say I don't dwell, but I remember it all the way to this day. But I just remember getting better. I wanted to learn how to eat with the fork, learn how to eat with the spoon. I wanted to be more refined, more cultured, more acceptable in people's eyes, right? Because I didn't want a stereotypical, outlook as, people from the South. They have no class, they have no character, they have no, tact in what they do. So, I learned everything I needed to learn. And I never was told about eating improperly again, learning how to using whole utensils correctly, learning how to use the right fork, the right, knife, how to cut everything. And I say that to say this, and I was fitting in trying to fit in with a group or a society that they don't really care about people. They're not going to go to any length to really, really help people. And all of that was for show, all of that is, so you could fit in. And I have no problem fitting in, because now I'm home. Now I am home. And guess what? We eat with our hands. I was trying so much to be like, when I was younger, someone else, like to not reflect negatively. When if I had always grown up here, I would have fit in. I wouldn't be embarrassed to eat in public as a child. And Me and my wife were talking about this a couple of days ago, how, that made such an impact on me in my life. And so at this stage of my life where I can sit down at a table, with people who look like me, who act like me, who eat like me, and we all share some food together and we enjoy our time together. They're willing to offer whatever they have, and I'm willing to give whatever I have. This is a free life. This is why I might not have the money to be rich, but the spirit that lives here in me and in these people here, we are bouncing off each other, and it's like iron sharpening iron, because every day I can understand why I must give, and they can be a people that say, oh wow, I'm thankful of this guy coming and giving his resources, but I'm thankful of them accepting me, who I am, and allowing me to help. Like I said in the previous Real Talk, we just, created benches here. We're creating jobs here. We're trying to create schools, and we're trying to create more spaces for people to congregate, and enjoy themselves. Because they can't go to the higher end, places, because guess what? They may not dress properly. They may not eat properly. People will think of them as lower class citizens, but I don't. Who are we? So my heart is out here and it's on display all the time, because I ain't shunning nobody away. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to do my job, and I'm going to try to be like Christ in everything I do. And I'm very thankful to be here. I'm very thankful to be accepted by a people. And they reciprocate the love right back. I would say it's the honeymoon phase, but I've been here a year already. Been here a year. July 1st is a year, but I've been here a year. So, guys, I don't know what your journey is like. I don't know what you've been through. And I don't know what's next for you. All I know is what's next for me. And it's to keep showing unconditional love to a people who deserve it. Who deserve it. Who continues to show me who I was before and who I am now. I see myself in so many of the little kids just going out. They don't mind getting dirty. Like some parents in America, I knew even my wife, she would go crazy. But to see kids kicking up dust, playing in water, just enjoying the day, man. I miss those days, like when I was in Mississippi, just running around, walking, enjoying, laughing, having a great time, but now I can see it in these kids' faces, and I push my kids to get out more, because guess what? You'll never have this experience again. You'll never be able to just go out, feel free, unafraid. Nobody's going to harm you. Nobody is looking to do any harm to you. The place where you at, people are friendly, people are nice, and the people are loving. My kids go out here and I'll ride by, because I talk to everybody. They'll be like, we just saw Jordan. We just saw Jamal. We just saw Shamanichi. Shamanisi. That's how they say it. But I'm thankful, guys. I'm really thankful. And you have to get to a place where you feel like you fit in. This ain't for everybody. This ain't. But if you understand what I'm saying about how I grew up, and if you grew up similar to that, you understand what I'm saying. You understand that to be here, to be free, to enjoy life again, because once you become of age and it's all work, no play. It's all work. You work at a job, you work at home, you don't get up, you don't do anything but work. And to get back to a space where, you're home, you fit in, you can grow with the community. That's what you want to do. But family, as always, I appreciate you for coming along. And as always, enjoy the journey.